Good morning, London. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. It is exactly 2 o'clock. Uh-oh. And I've got the little monster coming straight at me. Um, okay, I'm in a trade, by the way. I was aiming for this level yesterday, but it was a paper trade yesterday, but now I am in an account because I was aiming for it yesterday. And obviously the market went lower when the market closed, so it was a loss on a paper trade, but those levels, I'm aiming for the same levels again. I still have to figure out. Sometimes when I'm aiming for a level that, it's just not the time. But yeah, still working on that. But the levels are still in play. Okay, come on, my little munchkin. What are you doing? You want to sit with me? So here we are. Oh, hello. You want to say hello? You want to say hello, Chichi? You want to say hello? Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, it's running already. I mean, nothing we can do. I hope to be able to I think the 150 210 macro will spool. Let's see if it spools. If not, it will go maybe one leg lower and we'll do it in the next macro. Okay, come on, my little munchkin. Walk with your little fatty ass. So I can start the stream properly, my love. It's very herky-jerky, but I do believe it's a draw. It's a daily. Let me show you guys. I just have to watch my account because I'm in a trade. This is not a paper trade because I already made an attempt on it yesterday, so I trust the level. And if it didn't work yesterday, I'm expecting it to work now, if that makes sense. Um, Let me just double check. That's the good thing about levels. If they don't work one time and you sort of like understand how the level that it's using, you can trust it for another trade. So that's why sometimes a loss or it doesn't work can be beneficial. I traded, I mean, pre-market prep, I shared it with you guys already yesterday, right? Okay, let me see. I need to add some light. I need to add some light. Here we go. I was sitting half in the dark, but it was a little bit chaotic this morning. Here we go, my love, my sweet friends. Let me also open up the chat because I haven't done that either. Let me quickly do this, guys. Pom. Let me quickly do this. How's everyone doing? Did anyone trade Asia? I have to have a good look at Asia as well. YouTube. I need my YouTube chat. I know the sun is right in my face, so you probably guys are also having some sun. I will close the curtains. And then I'll show the draw on liquidity that I'm looking at. And I was aiming for yesterday at the... GG. What are you doing? You're being crazy. Do not jump on the desk now like that. Top chat. I have to go to live chat, otherwise I can't see Mether's messages. Hey Mether, there you are. See. Good morning. I just saw you. They're planning. Yeah, I saw that as well. I'm not. I mean, and I think it's good to when you start out, it might be a good thing. But I'm not really interested in it. I think the micros are good enough. But I think I love the micros. But yeah. Um, 0.50 cents. 0.50. Isn't it now 0. I mean, isn't one tick $2? 10 points is $20 on. I think it's less. I think it's zero. I think it's Method. It's 0.5. I think it's 50 cents now. Oh no, I got you. I got you. Yeah, it's now 0.5 per tick. No, it is. I seem energetic today. Yes, I am energetic today. I love being back on with you guys. I was in a bad mood yesterday. Oh my God, I missed a trade on in pre-market prep. Oh, I was in such a bad mood yesterday. I was very upset, and I got very emotional as well. I missed a very obvious trade, and I just couldn't position myself, and it really got to me. It really got to me, and it doesn't happen a lot. I really knew what it was. My model was there. Everything was. I knew where I was going. I just couldn't position myself, and it was so clear. It was just. But I got, the one time you get in and you're too late, and then you start like it was escalating, and my brain was just not. And I said to myself, "Oh, I can't find a good position," but there was actually a very good trade to make, and I just didn't. I just couldn't get it, and I was so upset. But I made it up later on with a good trade, 160 points. I had a loss. It wasn't about the loss, but it was about me just not being able to get in while it was very clear for me. I was very upset. Oh my! I was so upset. Yeah, I was so upset. But then I made it. I just I said it on stream. I said, guys, I'm going to put a pizza in the oven, and I'm just going to reset my brain and then come back. And I did, and then I saw a trade, 160 points, and my pizza burnt because, but the trade worked out. But yeah, oh, I was so upset. But I made a fool of myself. It just looks ridiculous. It was really, but sometimes it happens. You just feel just totally not in control. It was totally a feeling of not being in control. So per point it will be 20 cent per nano, 20 cent per point. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Thanks for clarifying. I gotcha. Yeah, Metho, are you interested in that? To be honest, I think it's good for beginners. I think it's really really good when you start out. But okay, I am out. My level on my account has been taken, not on this. Okay, let me get over the trade, by the way. I'm already taken out on my account, but I'm still in on here. Why? Why am I interested in this level here? I've got a couple of confluences where it exactly took me out, but look here, guys. This was what I was, because we were already going higher yesterday and invalidating bearish PD arrays. But yesterday it didn't go here. It was too high. But hey, it made a lot of move yesterday already. So it just, you can expect it either in Asia or then today. But this was what I was aiming for in new PM session. Yes. So is this correct? Am I doing it correctly? Let me see if I put the B adjust off. Yeah, okay, I like the B adjust off. Look at this one matching this volume imbalance. So yeah, it's B adjust off what I was looking at actually, to be honest. So I believe this volume imbalance is the draw where we're going to. Now, did you notice that on my account, on my prop firm account, they use the monthly? So I'm already, I took a little bit of margin off. And if you look the B adjust on, let me see it. Okay, we're also not there yet. Okay. It's the same almost. There's a very small. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave this trade on. I'm out already on my account, but this is still running. I just want to see if it. Yeah, so in London nowadays, I always take I take a little bit of margin off sooner for some reason, because sometimes it takes longer to get somewhere, right? But yeah, anyway, so I guess I'm in a happy. I'm normally always in a happy mood, but yes, Metha, you saw me yesterday. It doesn't happen a lot. Oh. I usually trade micros. Hey, Wild Heart, how are you? I think I'm holding to fill the daily volume imbalance. Yeah, I think that's a good. I mean, but be aware they could take it lower before they take it higher, right? I'm out already on my account because of that. Because I have, I thought, okay, you know what? But I mean, how can this not be the draw at some point, right? How can it not be? But then again, it's London, so we've been going up quite a bit. They could. Oh, let's look at the 15. I was looking at the 15 as well, and I was like, when I positioned myself here, and I look at these order blocks. They're stacking, stacking, stacking. So that's why I felt good on the trade. But now look here, they could bring it lower and then back up again. So go back to Asia level. But yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, I was. It was a 160 point trade. It was a very good trade, and everything was just. I mean, but oh man, I was so upset. I usually trade micros, but I think for practicing sometimes like larger trades on a higher time frame where your stop loss might be larger, adapt risk. Why not just do demo trades and not risk anything at all? Yeah, I mean, you can always, but yeah, it should be obvious, right? But you know, wild hard, that scares me as well when it's so obvious. I took my trade off already because it's so obvious. I'm like, yeah, maybe they're not gonna bring it now up to there, right? They sort of like stop just before it, and then they bring it down before they maybe bring it up to the next level. But let's see. I mean, um, yeah, come on, baby, you can do it. Nice. We don't have much. Well, that's not really true what I wanted to say, but yeah, I see here. What time is it? 2:13. I wonder if they're not going to bring it down now. Let's see. Don't get greedy for a last few trades, for a few. You don't want to give anything back, right? Always when I think it's too obvious and everybody's like, oh, it's a long or a short, I feel like, okay, be aware of something because they might. They know what is obvious to most people, what we see, what our eye sees, and what and they know the strategies. I think we trade mostly. So the moment you think, yeah, it's so obvious, let's be aware. I'm gonna hold it here so we can see. So we reached the high in the 150 to 210 macro. Did I mark it correctly? Yes. Let's say at exactly 8 past. I wonder if they're gonna bring it lower now, and then maybe at the open in London, then maybe bring it there. But let's see. What a run! Oh my God! Look at this beautiful run in Asia. Oof. I mean, NQ is a beast at the moment. Wow. Just even this draw literally yesterday was quite. I mean, so I was aiming for this yesterday. I thought maybe the New York session might do it, but it was because we had such a large run. It makes sense that it didn't do it, obviously in hindsight. But relatively to what it did, this retracement wasn't as large either, right? If you consider what it has been doing. So it's a beast. Ooh, it's a beast. It's a beast. Okay, so what do we think? Let's have a look after this. Anyone else in the lot? Did anyone trade at Asia, by the way? Did anyone manage to get a nice trade? Oh, look at this. So beautiful. From 9 o'clock into here, just all the way up. Wow, this is just 45 minutes. Then lower, building up. And now blasting through Asia high. Wow. What a beast. A price action is made to bait and trap, exactly. MNQ is a predator mostly. Yes. It's by design, correct. That's why we have AMD, right? Accumulation, manipulation. And sometimes I feel there's more manipulation than anything else. I think they added a few layers of manipulation lately. That's how I feel it. Like if you have like a model that used to work and you have your if then statements, I'm like, it's like they added a couple of layers and I'm like, oh, okay. So more time let's say the last few months, I don't know if I'm correct on it, but it feels to me there was more ranges of accumulation or time distortion, so to say. So I felt like they added a couple of layers of manipulation, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to put it. But it seems to be better now. I mean, a little bit better. No, last week was nice, right? I think a lot of people did well last week. Um, let's just see what time they so let's see how many points they stopped. So we're literally talking about only 5 points, right? Let's say less than 10 points. So most people will aim for that volume imbalance. I think people understand that there's an imbalance there, so the market is drawn to it. Let's see how long it takes before it takes those last 5 points. So if you're greedy, like I am sometimes with my levels, I'm very, if I have specific levels, I used to aim for them. Now in New York, I notice it goes to those levels more often, faster. But in London, it just stops more often just before it, and it just takes more time to get there. So that's why I always have on my account. I take it. I think nowadays I always go around 8 to 10 points less of a level that I normally would aim for in London, because this happens so many times to me that my TP is too high, but it's a valid level, but it just takes more time. But then I have to sit another hour sometimes for just maybe 15 to 10 points, 10 to 15 points. I'm like, yeah, is it worth it? Not really. Hey Priya, how are you doing? Oh, you had a dolly? Hey, listen, Asia was beautiful. I haven't even checked the dolly. Yeah, people, my models, I said it before, all my models are named after cats. And Dolly is one of my cats. And Dolly is very pretty. And the dolly is very pretty too, if you trade it. So, where's Dolly? Dolly? I'm such a cat lady. I will go over your son. I'm going to spend some time on the dolly, and I will use the example. So share it with him already if you would like to. I mean, I'm sure you do. That would be awesome. But we're going to add some things to it. in the next lesson, so he can tell you. That will be tomorrow. Priya, how far are you away from a payout, if I may ask, if you're willing to share? Where are my times, by the way? Okay, let's see, guys. If he wants to go into the volume imbalance now. I'm already out of my trade. This is still running. I took it off a little bit earlier. But I entered at the same level, and I took it off somewhere just when I started the stream. So it was somewhere around here. So I take 10 points off the level that I think nowadays in London, just to be sure that I'm. They're teasing. They are teasing. Teasing, 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 teasing. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. I see it, Priya. Yeah, it doesn't get prettier than that. Priya, did you use the breaker as well? Let's see. Nice. Okay, I like this one. Just want to make sure. I'm just going to do it exact. I just want to see what time it really goes into this volume imbalance, just for our, just to see how long it takes us in London to really, for those last little points, right? Because it's just a matter of a few points now. I just want to see if it's exact. Yeah. So let's say 100 exactly. So we're 5 points below it now. And we are 226, and they're sort of teasing. Let me put it, I'm going to put my TP a little bit higher. I want it exactly at the, oh shit, it took me out. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is the level. You know what, interesting to see, what I noticed here, that they do use the gap itself. Oh no, also not the end walk. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I was wondering, it already took out this end walk, because most of the times they align, right? Matthew, I think you noticed as well. But I thought, oh, it did hit the end walk, but it did not. So very powerful. For me, there won't be a trade now until we are in this gap, and then I just really want to watch. Um, will we have continuation, or is it going to be a short at some point? Let's do a poll. Hold on, I should go into the higher time frame again, and I haven't even thought about that yet. Okay. So it's NFP week this week, right? So do we have news today as well? We have news every day now. We love and well, I don't. I want to say we love NFP week, but not in the sense of trading it. In this up to Mondays can be really nice, Tuesdays, but on Wednesday you want to start to be careful. Doesn't mean there are no trades, but you just want to be aware that it can be tricky, right? Because they just, it's like Asia, they start just creating liquidity on both sides to take it out. So it's a lot of back and forth a lot of the time. Today we've got Jules at 10. No 8:13 news candle, but that doesn't matter. Still want to watch the 8:30 candle. I see there's one in Chinese thing, and it says rating dog, but I was like reading it raging dog. PMI, but it's rating dog. It's a Chinese. It's not really interesting for us, I guess. But this, okay, maybe I need better glasses also. I'm getting old, my eyes. Okay, Wednesday. I mean, we know the new. It's always the same, right? 8:15, ADP, blah blah blah. And Thursday, blah blah blah. And Friday, same. It's always the same. The sequence. But today we just have to be aware of the 10 o'clock jolts opening. So for pre-market prep, it's either going to be a very, very early trade or one after 10 o'clock, I think. So we'll see how we can, if we can manage to do a very early trade. And I won't get upset today, I promise. Okay. Oh, did we touch it? Did we touch this level? Did we finally do it? Oh, no, still not. Okay. You see how hard it is when you aim for a level and they just don't go. That's frustrating, and you're just waiting for that 1-2 points. I get very. I want to be right then. If I put my trade there, I just want to hit it, and I sort of like started training myself not to touch my stop loss, but also not my. Well, it doesn't make sense, right? If you don't just stop, get yourself out at some point, but I catch myself like I really want to be right then. It's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. So okay, on my levels and sort of like, oh, it has to go there because it's a level that I think it should go, or think that I have calculated, but sometimes it's just off and you're wrong. But I just wanted to go there. But but this one is bloody obvious, right? Okay, I was gonna do a poll. So this is the weekly. So far we've been going up. Obviously we have a monthly, but it's the start of the week. We can have a look at the previous month. This is the monthly. Let me just do something here. I just want to see. Who is following ICT and studying the octans levels? Anyone? Okay, the monthly, the weekly, the daily. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll, guys. I'm just curious. I want to do an overall poll for the day. Just today, are we gonna have a bullish or bearish day? And then we'll zoom in a little bit more on before the London session starts. We will zoom in into London a little bit. I'm just curious about how you guys have done, if you've done your overall buys for the day, where you're at. Daily bias. Bullish. Or bearish. And we're gonna skip accumulation well, I'm gonna edit because if someone feels that way, they could. We cannot discriminate. We're not gonna discriminate the A. We don't do that here. No discrimination. Accumulation is part of our. Okay, let's see. I'm curious what you guys think. Zero trade so far. Zero pull so far. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. There's no wrong or right. We don't know for sure. Let me see if I can open the. I think there's a little bit of sun right now. Hey, Paras, how are you doing? Paras, have you done? I'm sure you've done the your daily buys for today. What do you think? The daily, just overall, not London, but just overall. We're starting with overall bias and then we will zoom in into London. Is the sun bothering you guys? Let me just double. If so, I need to close the curtain. It's because I think it's bothering you, Graham. Let me know. Oh, the sun is on my back, the warmth. Oh, I just love it. Guys, I'll be honest. If there's a few days with no sun, I feel really, really bad. I need sun every day. It doesn't mean I'm sunbathing, but just the sun is so important for me. And we had a full weekend of, I think that's why I also got sick a little bit. It was so rainy and it doesn't happen a lot here that we don't have, we have sometimes bad weather, but that comes after a nice day, whatever. But like a full 2 days of no sun, I think I can count them in these 5 years that I've been here, maybe on one hand. I think it's a bit hard since we are closing to current target. Really? We could retrace from the volume or we could go further depending on the reaction here. But is the volume imbalance the only thing you're looking at? Is there more to look at? But Methra, if you would take an educated guess, do you think we go higher than the volume imbalance or lower? What do you think? I'm just, I don't know, but I just wanna. Do we have any? I don't have much to the up. This was at my level for a long time already. I don't have much to the upside, but if I look at the structure, I'm like, yeah, because we got NFP this week, right? Um, hey Andy, how are you doing? I think I'm gonna close the curtain. I think it's annoying for you guys. Hey Dan, pretty girl. It's okay, Gigi. You can stay outside. I'm not gonna. I think I should do it like this. Um, Andy, do you have a daily bias you want to share? I would say direct reaction would maybe be retracement back down after reaching this level, but still being bullish, moving upwards. Let me see what the poll is saying. Bullish 75%, bearish 25% so far. Um, 272 balanced. Watching ES all-time high on the NQ. I think ES is not done yet. There's high the day is going to resume the structure unless high incline news come to the next hour. There's a high the day is going to resume the structure. What do you mean, Paras? You mean structure to the upside or structure to the downside? You think it's just going to keep on going up from here after reaching a volume imbalance like that? Um, it's actually very for me. I'm just going to use this here as a midpoint. I think for me it's very simple. When we have a body closure above this volume imbalance, well, on the daily it's hard. But I would use the 4 hour. I would assume higher. If not, I would assume lower. But it has to be in the 4 hours, so I have to be patient. I would use this as an invalidation. So for me, this volume imbalance is going to be key. And I'm going to use the ICT octants now more. I'm studying it. It's about invalidation or validation of order blocks for now for me. On the higher time frame. But I do think we're going to get a reaction to the downside after this volume imbalance. But on the other hand, we've been building so many order blocks on the 15. It looks like a very strong structure. We need a news, well, not, we need a news driver to go lower, I think, at some point. But I mean, this can be easily taken out. We'll just see. We just let time and tell us, right? Let's have a look at ES. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Same. Look at this one here. What do we see here? Oh, it's so cute. Do you have it on NQ as well? No. Look at this cutie. Yeah, so on the B adjust off on the 15, well, I guess it doesn't really matter on the 15. I think on both we have the mark, so that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But the daily, you want to always go with the daily where you still have data to the left, right? So that's what Andy was saying. So he toggled to be adjust because be adjust on has data to the left, be adjust off does not. So you always want to look, especially when you're near all-time highs, you want to start using that data. Now, I want to mark that devil's mark. On ES. I'm gonna make it red. Yeah, this color is good enough. What am I doing? What am I doing? Normal. There you go. Normal, and then I want to go back to the daily. Where did my marking go? 7655. It's there. 7650. That's weird that my drawing disappears. But it's on top. I mean, it's on top here. So it's on top of the high of the daily, obviously, and or almost, and then between this one. So I think this is a nice. I can see definitely go back into this and walk, touching it. Maybe not go into it, but just maybe tapping into it and rejecting maybe here. So yeah, I think ES is not done to the upside. I would say yet. But maybe New York. We'll see. What are your views on high? Well, so how I see news drivers are being used to push through PD arrays that normally we respect. So if I look at build, like for example, if I see them building a lot of order blocks, for example, I'm like, okay, maybe price action won't go below a certain level now because it's respecting maybe certain order blocks that are being built up for maybe London session, pre-market, whatever. And then at 8:30 or we have news at 10, then a news driver just can go through anything like a knife through hot butter, right? And remember, when we on on NQ, we still have this weird little the daily. We had two dailies without any, like this one, for example, as well here. So these are these areas you always want to mark. These are being used, especially with news drivers, and especially when we go higher a lot from them. These could be areas where they could draw into very easily. Just things that are just left, and you're sort of like, oh, why are you leaving it now, right? Because we went. This was Wednesday. We had Thursday, Friday, and we never went back to these equal lows. So that always, I'm always like, okay, when are you going to do that? Maybe NFP week, but yeah. So if we are just like, for example, if I would just now, we're going higher, higher, higher. I'm already thinking, okay, why are we going so much higher, right? Okay, what are we going to maybe do for NFP? We're most likely are going to go lower at some point. So are they going to do that with a news driver? Most likely, or not, or maybe we're going to go higher, higher, higher because everybody's thinking that we're going higher to go lower. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to look at levels. But I never trade, I do trade news, but not the news candle itself. So I do let the candle go and then it'll give you a lot of information what the next move could be, right? So I don't trade the candle itself. I'm allowed to with both my Hola Prime accounts and with Funded Next, which I also trade. Those I'm allowed to trade news, but I don't get into, or I don't position myself just before news. I try not to. But you don't, I mean, you can still trade the news, but always wait after the first candle. Maybe 5 minutes. I do trade it sometimes after 5 minutes. I don't wait half an hour, not always. It just depends if it's very clear to me, but the candle itself, no. Yeah, so Andy, it's sort of like with a B adjust, I'm also sometimes struggling a little bit. Like, okay, what level are we using? But I try to, if there's certain imbalances or levels, I go to one, I mark them all, and then I go to the one that has the least, but then I mark them. So I'm aware of, because sometimes you don't know what levels are being used, and it's sort of struggling. Hey Alex, good morning to you. How are you doing? Yeah, I always have everything marked. I'm aware of the differences on BH. I don't show it on my charts, but I'm aware of them. I have many different charts, but it's a lot of data, especially when you're at all-time highs on one and the other B just not. You have to look at a lot of data. It's a lot of back and forth going. Yeah, but yeah, it's so I tend not to. Well, I hardly use SMT anymore. It's just an extra confluence for me. So in a time of B, I don't even look at it, to be honest. Um, you took New York long yesterday, and my entry was perfect because I used the pre-session standard deviations. Yes, I also had a very good trade. Not the opening, but after the opening. Did you use the 7 to 9 range? Is that what you used from ICT? Is that what you were using? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he's been sharing some sauce lately. Gotta thank the old man. Or he calls himself an old man, by the way, so. Did we finally get to it or not? Still not. Still not. So you see here with the, it just doesn't tap into it. But then we still know, we still have a draw. So actually it's a good thing, right? So if you miss this trade, for example, and you still know this is here, we we know it might still be used as a, maybe as a manipulation move with the news candle, but that would be really late. Uh-huh. What is this gap, by the way? Oh, this is the end. Why is my end walk not showing on ES? I've switched it off, I guess. Let me put it on. Um, oh, I know why. Because I only have 1 day. Yeah, I switched it to 1 day because there was overlap. I just wanted to check something, I think. I need to... History. Hi. Hmm. Why are you... Oh, I know why you're not showing, because... There we go. There you go. There we go. This is what I want to see. Um... Now let's do the same on MNQ. The daily. I just want to see the 5 and oh. Let's see if we can see anything significant here. Oh, look at this, how beautifully this one is laying just on top of this one. I just love these event horizons. Hey, Mr. Chaos, how are you doing? The rhino beats the gorilla for sure. Um, I don't know. Would the rhino beat the gorilla? I actually don't know. Okay, so we have bullish, the daily, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock, guys. I'm sorry. Daily bias, bullish 67, 25% bearish, accumulation 8%. I love it that people also are taking accumulation into account. Um, okay, we'll see. Okay, market is open, London is open, 3 o'clock. Let's see if we get into this volume imbalance now. Just want to see how's the 4 hour been printing. Look, the 4 hour looks like it wants to distribute up to here. If I look at this, I think we're gonna, it looks weird to me that we're going to go lower from here again. I think we're gonna get some distribution to the upside. Oh, well, let's see. Let's see. Look, and NQ is showing us the way because NQ has, but yeah. I'm gonna take this one off here. We've got already, this one is gonna go because we've got the end walk. Sorry, end dog. Um, Nothing's happening. I think we're gonna go in, we have to go inside here. There we go. Boom. Let's see if it wants to go into it and maybe go for the event horizon or not. 3 past 3. Could go into this 4 hour wick here. This is midpoint. Oh, I'm so cold. Pum, pum, pum. NQ is a beast. I would like to take a short actually now. Just uh, 2. Still have an imbalance here. Mm. all the way back to midnight. Yeah, I think I wanted. I actually would like to have a short here, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. This matches with midnight. Go to the 15. We don't have any order blocks here. I'll take a short. I like this level here, 924, but it's very little points. We have to go through here. I'm gonna take a short. This is a paper trade. I already took one on my account. I'm just gonna paper trade this. Just equal lows here. I like it. See if these levels work. I'm just gonna take the retest of an order block, equal lows. I like that. Just we're already here. If we go higher, it will invalidate my trade anyway. Yeah, devil's mark. Igelou. We tapped into the end walk, we tapped into here, we took liquidity. We could even go here. I wouldn't even be surprised if we go all the way here. I might even lower my TP. I like it. I think we're gonna have a good reaction. Yeah, I would take some off here and runner up to here. Maybe even up to here. Even to midnight. I mean, I can think even to midnight. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice short. I'm gonna lower it. There's enough room to the downside. Midpoint is here. We're going lower. Got this here. Let me just test something. I just want to see. So midpoint is here. I'm gonna bring it to break even. So if it stops me out, it's not a losing trade. Always pay some commissions. Now, I wonder if my TP is a little bit too high. I need to maybe bring it back to that 50%. Okay, let's. Oh, okay. No, it's okay. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah. Okay. I was first aiming for midnight, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure of that trade, to be honest. Let me see. Actually, I like midnight, to be honest. I think I'm 28,990 might be in play. 28,990. It might be all the way up here. Yeah, so this is what I would do. If I would be in a trade right now, I would take most of my position off and leave a runner up to here. And trill my stop with it. I already have a winning trade, so I'm not going to put on another trade for now. But I mean, it's just it's a paper trade, but I'm just as serious. There's no difference between it. And I'm also looking at these octans now, so I'm sort of studying a little bit as well, because I haven't used them that much as he just introduced them a little bit more, so I'm sort of like also studying them. If they align with my other confluence. So I can add another confluence, but I'm just new to it a little bit. Alex, I'll go over I saw your question. Let me just monitor the trade a little bit, and then I'll go into my why I would enter a short here and not a long. Okay, so that was my initial level here, and I moved it to here. So this was my initial level, right? Those were those equal lows on the 15, right? Yeah. So here we are. That could be enough. But let's see. Then this could be the breakaway. What time is it? 3:13. I thought so, yeah. $3.13. Did I do a daily bias? Okay, let me do the another poll. London. Start a poll. London bullish continuation. Bullish, bearish, accumulation. Okay, I see some comments in the chat. People are getting find the market easy. They know what the target is. Guys, be careful. You'll be humbled by the market very, very quickly when you think you know it all. It's good to have confidence. Don't get me wrong. Octans are just the gradients. Instead of quadrants, you have 8 levels. So that's it. But you have to find out which levels to use. So. Alex, I like that the daily open, yes, but I don't think we're gonna get there, to be honest. The 15, like my initial TP when I said I was aiming and then I got greedy, I moved it to here, and you see what happened. We just tapped into this order block and boom, we're higher because we're still bullish. Now my short, why did I like a short? I'm higher time frame bullish, to be honest. But the moment you touch a PDRA like this, and it was also the end dog, you always get a reaction to the downside, always. It doesn't have to be a large reaction, but you see what I did here. I looked at these equal lows, and my initial target was right over here, and then I moved it here, and that's what got me. I got stopped out in profit with minimal ticks, but I should have left it here, right? So I was just looking, okay, maybe it's going to respect this order block and just tap into the open and go higher, and then just take out these lows. That was my initial trade, but I got greedy and I lowered it, and then I didn't go with my TP. But this was my initial trade, if you remember, and then I moved it. So it looks very bullish to me, to be honest. It just tells me that, okay, it's not bearish at all, but you always get a reaction. And look at the time it did it as well. It's about time. But yeah, I was actually just looking at these equal and this, and that was the trade, not lower, I think, but still could go lower. But I'm already stopped out, so. Might still go here. If it does that, it tells me that I have to wait. Then we're going to get a lot of maybe back and forth price action before it goes higher again. I don't like to be in that, to be honest. But look how beautiful it's respecting this level. Just beautiful. Oh my God, we've got market makers here, guys. You all know exactly what's going to happen. I'm gonna get a coffee. There's always something to learn. Yes, every day there is something to learn, and we will never know everything. And guys, be careful with being overconfident. The market will humble you. Don't get married to a bias. Keep an open mind. If price action is telling you something different, that used to get me a lot. It still gets me sometimes. I don't want to be wrong. I hate it. I get very upset. Yesterday it got me. Even though it was just, it really obstructed me to enter properly. Just because it did something, my bias was correct, my levels were correct, but just because it did one extra move that I did not see coming, I got so upset that it didn't even allow me to enter at a very, very easy level, which was so, and I saw it, and that made me even more angry. It was ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. Wild Heart, it's an ICT concept he just introduced. So it's correct that you had never heard of it because it's a new thing that he actually started introducing, I guess, a few months ago, and now he's really diving deeper into it. He's showing more how he uses it and how we can use it. But he leaves it to us to really go into our charts and to find out. Sometimes I feel like if he shows like on X, I'm like, there's always more to it. He obviously, he's yeah. I think I want to get back into a long again, to be honest. I think it's telling us it's done to the downside. I just don't trust it too much. I just want to be careful. Let me see what the bullish, bearish, and accumulation 12. I love it that people are still voting for it because it could happen until news. It can happen. We don't like it, but it can happen. It can happen. Oh, I totally forgot to look at something. 175 to 110. Mm. Pa pa pum pum pa pum pum pum. Extend. 114. Oh yeah, I've got pain in my belly. I've got a little bit pain in my. I think guys. I ate pizza yesterday. But I've got pain in my stomach now because I ate a big one. I burned one, and then I took another one. But now I have pain in my belly. I'm being punished. I think it's from the pizza. So I ate a lot of pizza yesterday. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not used to eating so much. It's really got a stomach ache now. I think it's from the pizza. Oh. 29.85-ish. 29.85-ish. 29.114. 29.114. What time is it? 3:22. 21.114. Yeah, I like this 114 level. Let's see if we can get to 114. Oof. Once we get over this level, we could go 173. $120. Okay, I'm gonna take a trade. I'm just gonna paper trade it for now. 120. I like this level here. It should be a very small trade and a fast one. Stop loss. Should be. I think we're in an uptrend now. Oh man, I have to get something to drink because my stomach is really hurting. I shouldn't eat a pizza this large. I should have a small pizza. I was craving a pizza so bad yesterday, and it was a family pizza. I ate by myself. Oh, and now I'm being punished. I'm being punished. It's just small trades. I have to practice to get better at. Mr. Liquidity posted that his wife. I was waiting for ICT new video. What do you mean new videos? Did you see all the ones that he posted last week already? I mean, that's a lot to go over. Did he post? Is he gonna? Oh, yeah, his wife. Yeah, I think his wife put on the notebook, right? Did he posted that? His wife took over control. Yeah, yeah. She put on the notebook, so that meant the end of the. There was no. He had to watch the notebook. Yeah, Paras, it's your fault that I took the pizza because remember, no, you had McDonald's, but I think also one time you shared a picture with pizza. Don't do that anymore. You know what I did after that day that you posted your McDonald's French fries? I made French fries that day. So you're giving me bad food habits now. But I love bad food sometimes. But yeah. Okay, again, I'm gonna bring this to break even. So if it gets stopped out, it's no losing trade. I can keep going as long as I don't have any losing trades. I can keep going. It doesn't matter if it gets stopped out. And in New York, I'm quite aggressive. But if it's break even, I can keep going. It's sort of like what game is it? If it's like a game. At some point, when you have a losing trade, you have to stop, right? I mean, you can have one loss per account, and I have to just stop. I have to either take another account or I just stop. But if I'm break even, I can keep going on. It's like a juice on with tennis, right? You have to keep going. I can still be stopped out with that 330 candle though. We'll see. Yeah, and the weekend is good, but I know it's always good. Okay, come on. 8:30, 3:30. Give it to us, baby. I'm just getting better. I just want to get better to be able to trade New York, London with 25 points, 30 points. Because I don't tend to take these trades anymore. I just need to get better at that. Oh, my stomach. I'm gonna throw it with it. 3:30 opening drive. If it takes me out, it takes me out. I'm already thinking about my larger move today. Um, I think I'll just have to wait until see what it does. But obviously in New York, I do want to get. I always aim for. I try to aim for between 100 and 200 point trades. I wonder if it's going to be a short. after 10 o'clock, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I like this level. It was a revenge. Yeah, it was a revenge pizza. No, listen, it started from I was very upset when I had that loss in pre-market, and I said, okay, I'm gonna give myself. I need to reset myself. I'm gonna make a pizza. And then I put a pizza in the oven, and I went back, and then I saw a trade. I'm like, oh, I think there's a very. I reset my brain. I gave my kitties a little hug, and all good. I had some good news, but you know why I was really happy, by the way, guys? I don't know if Ben is here. I have a student, and he said, oh, I posted a trade, and he took that trade that I missed. He took it perfectly. So I was like, so before I put the pizza in the oven, and he took, it was the break, it was time, everything matched, and that really made my day. And so that made me very, very happy because he took it. The thing that I exactly missed and I got really upset about, he took it. So that was my win for the day. So I was really happy. Yeah. And then I came back. So that really helped me. Like, okay, you know what? I effed up, but he actually took it. It was the first time I actually saw him make such a perfect trade, and everything was perfect and exactly how I should have taken it, and that made my day. And then so I put the pizza in. I went back and I saw a trade, and then I started putting it on. But then because the trade was working, I was like, and I didn't want to walk away from it. The pizza burned, the first one. So that was a small one. And then I only had a large one, and then I took the big one, and that's why and I was like, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, TP hit, but it didn't go through. But technically, it hit. Yes, I think it will go low, a little bit high. I put it a little bit high, lower on purpose to make it go through. Oh man, why is it so exact all the time? I hate that. Should have gone through it. Hold on. Why did you? Okay, exactly that level. No, I want you to go through it. 3-8. Okay. Well, anyway. Ha 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 ha. Is it gonna be a trend day today? I don't know. Okay, let's see what the bullish 69, bearish 15, accumulation 15. Yeah, the market opened at 3 o'clock Eastern, right? So it's already open for 36 minutes. I don't know what time you posted the message. Could be older. But yeah, it's opened up 45 minutes almost now. Whew. Okay, I think we're done to the upside for now. Or am I wrong? That's a bold statement I'm making, but are we done for the upside for is London high in or not? No. For the time being, maybe. We're gonna go lower into the wick back to 29,000. Yeah, I think 28,999. I think I'm gonna take this. I want 29. I missed the short. I think it's a short now, guys. 29,990. That would level here. I um I think I would like to short it here. The question is, are we gonna go into this? I'm still bullish, but I think for the time being, I don't think we're going to get continuation now. It's either going to be, I think, consolidation or a short. I just don't, I just think we're going to stall a little bit here. Could be wrong. Event horizon is here. Window is here. We hit that level. Are we gonna go back to this level? 29. Yeah, I really like 29.30 level. I think I like a short 29.30. It's 29. It's right here. Matches this one. I think I want to start positioning myself for a short. 29.30, so 60 points. And normally I'm not interested in these trades, but I think it's still valid. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use this one here. Now I think I'm even gonna take it on my, I'm gonna use this one here. It's not really that large of a trade, but what time is it? 3:41. Okay, I might be too early. I'm gonna wait for my account until 3:50 macro, then I know for sure. Maybe I can get a better entry. Is this 216? Yeah, I don't like a long. I can see I think we're gonna get continuation for sure, but not. I don't think. Am I missing something? 15. I think I'm getting in. Yeah, I'm getting in. I'm taking it. I'm gonna take the risk. I like it. But wait. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm too late. My account closed. Shit. I really like this trade. How many points do I have left? It's not working. Oh. I'm gonna let this run. Okay, let's see if it wants to go to this level here. Uh, 15 looks very bullish to me though. So I'm a little bit wondering if I'm off with this one. Should I? But on the other hand, it's the ultimate way to get people out of their position to the upside. $346. Body closure. Okay, I'm getting out. It's a little bit too bullish, I think. I don't like it. It's a little bit too tricky. Well, I'm going to be stopped out or not. Yeah. Okay, I'm out already. Okay. Very strong NQ. You're a beast today. We love you. We love NQ. Okay, I don't think it's a short anymore. It's a little bit too strong at the moment, but I'm staying out for now. So let's do its thing. Let do its thing. Okay, let me see. I have um, let me um, okay, 11, 16. Look at this price action now. Very aggressive. Yeah, I'm not gonna enter again with this back and forth. Still could go lower. Still could go higher. It's just a matter of wicking back and forth, I guess. I still favor the. It's macro time now. Breaker. See if it respects this. I'm still bullish higher time frame, but I think I don't know if we're gonna this macro is gonna do it. I already got stopped out on my short. I don't like this structure for continuation to the upside, so I'm not going to get in a long. I still favor the short for now, so it's going to probably, if it goes without me. I gave some money back with that trade on my account. So it's a little bit hostile to me now. I think the price action is somewhat a little bit too hostile to trade for me. We're still above 2 and 3 o'clock though. Mm, 28,990. I still like it. 28,990. 28,990. It's 100 points to the down to 28,990. I still wouldn't be surprised if it goes lower. 28,990 around midnight to all the way to midnight. I got stopped out. Happens. It's too early. Yeah. Still short. There's a little gap. It's probably going into. Let's see if it's going to break through this level or spike back up. I still like the short, but I got stopped out already, so I'm not taking it. But I like this level. For those who are in a short, I already stopped out once, but it's already below here now. Let's see. It's gonna see if it gets after 4 o'clock at nice continuation to here. 40, 31. Here we hit this. I was too early, I think, with my short, if it's gonna work out. There we go. Yeah, I really like this level. Let's see. It's okay. Mm-hmm. 29:30, I like it. Still on 29:30. Got so many things lining up here. Such a It's almost 4 o'clock. Let's see what happens at 4 o'clock. Anyone in a trade right now? Anyone trading this? Don't lose this session. Hey, ICT trader, how are you? Go to the beach. Don't lose time this session. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna watch this macro, and then I'm also done. In a short, looking for 28,990. Yeah, I like it. I think it's I also think the short is the trade, but I'm definitely bullish after at some point again. But yeah, the closer we get to, I mean, it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Well, we'll see. If it's going long right now, I think then the short is later on. But I still think, I think the London high is in for now, but I could be totally wrong. We'll see. $4 o'clock. I'm not in anything. I'm not trading at them. I have one loss now with that short here. Uh, um, let's see if it wants to go in the box or not. Just rejecting there. Creating 1, 2, 3, or is it going to take out these highs, or is it just creating liquidity? Long for CE of the end dog. Um, 4:03. I'm not touching this. I'm staying out. Three past four. Um, why is it moving so weird? 121. Oh, 121. I wonder if it's going to react at this the level that I was aiming for here. I wonder if it's going to react again here. Let's see where it's going to blast through it or not. Just don't trust it. Oh, sorry, guys. This is how it looks now. Um, I don't like it at all, how it looks. I don't trust this level here. Right over here, exactly this level. Um, have this. What time is it? 6. Exactly here. Just don't like it. Okay, it needs to blast through this now. Come on. Give Andy a straight. I don't like it here. Man, Andy, you've got balls staying in a trade like this. I hate this when it does it like that. It is pulling, but in a way, it just doesn't go very. It's just sort of a very herky jerky. But I guess that's always at the end of when it's going to a level. Um, like I said, I don't like this. I really don't like this level here. So this was the area that I was aiming for. just a little bit just above this. So this level was sort of like a TP of mine, and it didn't. It sort of like didn't hit it then, and then it. Now it's hanging around here. So I don't know if this, if it's not. I wonder if it's just gonna reverse here for and then go. I still like. I'm on that level. I like that level as well. I mean, I'm still bullish, but like I said, I don't trust this level here. Let's see. Maybe I'll get my trade after 10 past. It's 8 past 4. We took at this level here. We're stalling here. It's oh, and Q, you were so nice. You were so nice. You were so nice. Pum, 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 pum. 27. 173. I like 173. 173. She's after here. Yeah, I don't like this. 10 past, almost 10 past 4. Okay, let's see what it wants to do now. Pum, pum, pum. Okay. Very messy. Very messy. Like I said, I don't like this level here. Um let's see what it wants to do. Hey, what are you doing? Pum, 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 pum. Let me see. Okay, guys. I think I'm done watching this. I don't think there is. I think we might get a nice continuation at some point. I do think we're definitely bullish up to here, but when will it get there? Oh, and then afterwards, I just don't. I just think I need more intel for what we're going to do. If we would go lower from here, I definitely think there is another long at some point up to here. But if it goes now up to here, I don't know. I prefer a short now, and then we still have some levels up to here for later on. So that's why I said I don't like this level here. And it's stalling, so I wonder if it wants continuation now. But it's actually, I actually prefer it if it does not, because then we still have a level to target later on in pre-market. If we go there now, I think I have to go back to the drawing board to see what it wants to do. But I would prefer it if it goes lower to that, maybe go. But then again, it looks a little bit too bullish, right? See, now we've got high resistance. It's creating high resistance. You don't want to be in it. Let's just let this play out. Yeah, no pizza for me the next 2 weeks. I can tell you that. My stomach. I think I got so much dough, and I hardly eat bread, or I eat very healthy bread, so I'm not used to so much stuff. And I ate a whole family pizza yesterday. Oh, I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. It was so nice. Um, oh, okay, I've got it. Okay. Okay, it's going, it's going. Uh, Ninja, it's a. Okay, guys, I need some business to attend to. Pre-market preppers, I'll see you at 8:50. Andy, your trade is working. Well done. Let me just see if I missed anything. Sin City, there are more traders overnight, but yeah, I do London every day. Every day, every day, every day. I think ES is dropping on the New York session. Nothing significant enough to break all-time highs. Well, we've got news at 10 o'clock, but we'll see. I mean, still got some time until pre-market and New York session. But yeah, it's definitely moving into this daily volume imbalance, right? So it's definitely going into this little beautiful small area. So, well, not really small, but but anyway, I'll talk to you soon, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow again. And pre-market preppers, I'll see you later on. And Ben, I'll see you in a bit. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me again. I love you guys. I have some things to attend to now, so I can't. Yeah, I mean, um, I hope to get a nice trade in New York, either in pre-market or either in New York session later on. And then we'll take it from there again. And okay, love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow again. Ciao, ciao.